For all you guys that's been following me for a while now, do you remember when I started my garden? I started them off as little seedlings, and there was a bunch of vegetables. There was some lettuce, some peppers. You get the picture. If you go back some videos ago, back I'm guessing, oh shoot, right at the beginning of summer, or no, right at the beginning of spring, I started them off as little seedlings. As a matter of fact, tell you the truth, when I started them off, there was still snow on the ground. Then when my little seedlings started to grow, I needed to bring them outside. By this time, it was late spring. Well, actually middle of spring. It was time to plant them. So I had the bright idea. I was going to take a kid's pool, put some dirt in it. I was going to take another thing, put some dirt in it. I was going to have my little garden out here on the deck, right? So I planted the garden out here. And if you remember, the only thing it did well was the lettuce. The rest of the plants wasn't growing at all. As a matter of fact, it was kind of dying. Well, then, approximately about a month ago, I decided, okay, I goofed up on this. That's not going to work. You know, what was I thinking? So I took them all and I planted them outside in front of my house. There, they had the proper sun. Well, they had the proper sun back here. There, they had the room to grow. And would you know it, they actually started taking off. My lettuce was almost ready for picking. Actually, it might have been ready for picking. All my other vegetables was just blossoming. Oh my God. They took off like you would not believe. They were getting big. They were getting healthy. Let me show you what they look like today. Here's what it looks like today. Oh my gosh, what happened? Yeah, guys. They all been gobbled up. Every single one. My whole vegetable garden was gobbled up. Yes, every single one. Now, let me paint the picture for you real quick. Tell you what happened, and I'll tell you what I think did it. I'm about 99% sure I know what did it. And before we go any further, I'm not upset by this. Oh, God, no. As a matter of fact, I kind of laughed about it. Yesterday, I had an appointment. About 10 a.m., I left my house, and before I left my house, I watered my garden. Okay? It was a little late in the morning to be watering, but I did it anyway. My appointment lasted a couple hours, came home, and within that time period, me leaving and coming back, a critter decided to have a late breakfast or an early lunch out of my vegetable garden. Now I'm going to tell you what I think it was. See, right down in there is what I call my woodlands. My wooded area of my yard. It's all woods back through there. And inside there lives a family of groundhogs. That's right. A family of groundhogs live in there. Now, I think the groundhogs is what got my garden. Let me explain why. It was too late in the day for it to be deer. We do have deer activity through here, but 10 o'clock in the morning, no. You don't see no deer activity up through here at these times. No, And you never see rabbits up here. We do have rabbits. All the rabbit activity is always here in the backyard, never in the front. Of all the years I lived here, I've never seen any rabbits in front of my house, never once. And the deer are always in the backyard, but they do travel to the front yard, but it's usually wee hours in the morning, about, you know, after, well, it depends. And it depends on the month and stuff like that. So, what I do see out here all the time, every time I get ready to go to my truck, go somewhere, I usually see the possums. And whenever I see the possums, they make a beeline straight back for the wooded area. It's a family of possums. I counted up to 5. Big possum and 4 little babies. Now the other day I noticed something got into my garbage, and actually now that I'm looking at it now, something got into the garbage last night, so I'm thinking it's the possums doing that as well. You can see a donut box is outside the garbage can. You can see a hole in the bag. So it looks like the possums might have got a hold of that. Or raccoons. Now it could have been raccoons that got a hold of the garbage. Could have been raccoons that got a hold of my garden. Yes, but I'm thinking it wasn't the raccoons. I'm thinking it was the groundhogs. Did I say possums earlier? I had to... Hey guys, if I was calling these groundhogs possums, then I goofed up. What was making me think possums? Okay. Just follow. I think it was a family of groundhogs got a hold of it, and what happened was, let me explain what happened. I had taken my dog out, Stormy, to use the restroom. Now, see, when I got back from my appointment, I didn't even bother looking at my vegetable garden. The only thing I did was go inside, put Stormy on the leash, come out here in front so she'd go pee. And as I was walking through here, I glanced over. I was like, holy smokes, what the heck? So I went to the front door and I told my wife and my kids, I said, hey, we've been robbed. And we've been robbed, I think, by a critter. Everybody piled outside. We looked at the garden. We laughed till we cried. The way I look at it is, I gave the critter something to eat. My doings, guys. My fault. I could have covered it with chicken wire. I should have done that. But what gets me is they left that lettuce and the vegetables alone that whole time, then picked this one day to eat it. Why didn't they get it a day before yesterday? Why didn't they get it a week ago? Or 2 weeks ago? Why did they wait till now to gobble it up? I may never have the answer to that question. So guys, leave me a comment down below, okay? If you had a vegetable garden and a critter decided to eat it all up, would you get angry? I know a lot of people probably would, and you can't really blame them, but in my case, it wasn't a big vegetable garden, and I was just doing an experiment to see how, if I had a green thumb to grow it, basically. I was awful proud of that lettuce. That lettuce was doing tops, guys. It was great. It was ready to be picked. I'm not upset. No, not one bit. I just fed a family of groundhogs. Smorgasbord? Alright, real quick here before I end the video. In my last video, towards the end, you guys noticed there was something in my eye right here? Okay, I want to tell you guys what that was. I should have put it on the video, but I didn't realize. See, I knew something was there. I felt it, but didn't think anything of it, and I didn't notice it until I did the editing on the video. You know what that was? It was a dead spider. Before I turned the camera on, I just got done walking, and I was cooling down, I was drinking my water, and I walked through a big spider nest. Well, I felt something crawling. I went, what the heck? That was a dead spider. I thought I got it off my face, but evidently I didn't. Yeah, guys, that was a dead spider. Right up by my eye. Go watch my last video towards the end. You'll see what I'm talking about. Well, to the family of groundhogs, next year I plan on having another garden in the backyard. But this time I'm going to do it right. I'm getting some chicken wire, and I'm going to make a fence out of it. It's going to make it a little harder, but then again, I'm not so sure if I keep the deer out. But we're going to try it again next year for a bigger garden, and yeah. So folks, I just fed a family of groundhogs on my vegetable garden, and they were happy. They could at least thank me, huh? Well guys, that's all I got right now. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to try to have a weekend tidbit. And yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing some videos, some vlogs for the next couple weeks, and I'm going to try another documentary. Right now I want to get some vlogs out there, and I'm going to try to get myself back on my time schedule. School's getting ready to start back, and my times will change when school starts back, and I should be able to be back on a schedule, producing a video every morning, well, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. I should be able to do this, but don't quote on me. I try to get one out when I can. Right now, this whole summer, it's been back to back. I don't even know. Well, today, I know what's happening from now, but I don't know what's going to happen this evening. I do know what I'm doing the next 4 hours, but this evening, I don't know. Anything can change. My plans can change like that. So, until, hopefully, this weekend, you guys have a good one. Come on. Let's get out of here. Leave me comments. Tell me if you ever had a vegetable garden eaten up by rodents.